Hi! Today I'm telling scary stories. So, before I moved to Mesa when I was in second grade, I had 3 haunted houses in total, but only 2 in Tucson. But anyways, I was in second grade and I moved to Mesa, and I always wanted a haunted house because I never got to ever see anything ever in those haunted houses because it's my grandma and my brother that saw things. And then I moved to my house I have in Mesa. And then I got to see things or hear things for a while, and then I saw some things. So I moved in, and I was like, well, this house is crappy. And I got the bigger bedroom, and I was like, well, that's nice. Anyway, and I was the only one that heard this because I was the young one who was always like awake constantly at night because I couldn't sleep. So the first 2 or 3 months, I heard footsteps every single night. Every single night, I would wake up because of the footsteps. I would go check the hallway. I would look around with like a bat in like every corner because I didn't want people like robbing my house, and I was gonna like beat them to death with the bat. I thought, because that was, how old was I? 7. That happened for a few months, and then it started stopping and stopping. But one night, because I just got used to it, every night I would just check. I would just be the last one. And in front of me, my dad was already asleep. I saw my brother go into his room. I saw my mom go into her room because we have one hall with all the rooms. And I was walking to my room, and I was like halfway there, and I heard the piano that we have in our living room. I heard it playing like really good, and I was so done with it at that point. I like ran back, but there was nothing there, obviously, and I was like, I was really mad, and then I went to sleep at night, and I heard the footsteps. And also sometimes there would be like dishes crashing in my kitchen. I would go over there and nothing would be there. Anyways, what's next? Okay. One more thing. Why did I say that? My second thing, besides from in my house, I used to go to like this daycare kind of thing after school. And there was like the most haunted bathroom there. So one time, me and my friend Shapoopoo were using the bathroom one day, and I used to do this really annoying thing where I would kick all of the doors open, and I would make sure nobody was in there, and I would just choose the best doll, use it. Anyways, when we were washing our hands this one time, we heard footsteps, and like we both knew nobody was in there because nobody walked in there, and I already kicked all of the doors open and looked in the last doll, which didn't have a door. So me and Shapoopoo just listened for like 2 minutes or something, and she just looks at me. She's terrified. She's all run. And so we like ran out of the bathroom. We were like screaming, and everybody was just like, what weirdos. 2 weeks after that, I went to the bathroom alone. Yeah, I kicked all the stalls open, used the bathroom. I was washing my hands, and then I heard a little girl singing. I was like, whoa. And I like stayed there longer because I always liked ghost experiences. But I heard a little girl screaming, and I was just like, hell no. And I like ran out of there, and I was like, nope. Here's one that's weird. For like a year, I communicated with the ghost. That's not smart. Okay. Me and my mom would always like tap through the walls because like, I don't know, it was kind of annoying. And we would just tap, and like one night we were tapping, and she went on to like 1 in the morning, and I was like, Mom, I'm tired, let me go to sleep, stop tapping. So I was like, okay, I gotta go to sleep. And I was like, Mom, and she was asleep, so she didn't say anything. And I was like, okay, so if she's asleep, who's tapping? I was like, Darwin. I was like, Dad. And nobody was awake, and I was like, oh my god. And I was like, this is so cool, this must be a ghost. So I started tapping for like a year, and then I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm communicating with the ghost. And she was like, don't. She's like, stop right now, don't communicate with ghosts. And I was like, okay. So then I stopped with that, and eventually after a few months it stopped. So I always used to go to this girl, Shaplapla's house, and we would go to the park at like 10 at night or something with her dad, and we would race across the field to like beat her dad's truck to the park because like there was a field, and then like the truck turns because that's like the actual road, and then you get to the park, and we like would run across the field. Anyways, we got on the swings, and I like saw like something white hanging off a tree. I was like, what the heck is that? And we like stared at it and like did not move. And she was like, I don't know. I was like, it's probably a ghost because I don't know. Everything to me is a ghost. And like we were heading back after we played at the park. We were heading back, and we were in the back of our dad's pickup, and we freaking saw it, and it was like a ghost, like getting hanged, like from a tree. And we were so dumb. We were like screaming and like we were like laughing, and we were like, "Ah, ghost!" Because we always wanted to see ghosts like that. She wanted to see ghosts too, and we saw one, and it was like really creepy, but it was like really cool. One morning I woke up, I heard breathing for a while, and like I kind of freaked out. And then I made sure it wasn't me breathing, and it wasn't me breathing, and I was like, oh well. And I like stayed in my bed because I wasn't gonna get up, and like my floor was all dirty, and I was a freaking breathing thing would like attack my feet or something. But like I opened my eyes. I think it was like 4 in the morning when I heard the breathing. I don't know why I was like half asleep at 4 in the morning and not like all the way asleep, but it was like 4 in the morning, and the sun finally started to come up, and I was like, okay, good. Now I can see what the heck is on the ground, and freaking I see like. Because it's like faded, like a head mostly, and it like walks through the wall. This is the point where we put the piano on my porch, right next to my window for some reason, because I was the one that heard it playing. They were like, oh, let's put it on her window. So it walks through the wall into the piano that's through my window, but it looked just like Gollum, I swear. It looked just like Gollum. So I named it the Gollum Ghost. The Gollum Ghost. Okay. It was probably the one that played the piano though, but it was so faded it looked like Gollum. So, yeah. Anyways, oh my gosh, okay, this one's like really creepy, because like it's just really creepy. My bed used to be, because before I got like my loft bed thing, the bunk bed, I used to have this like a twin bed in the corner of my room on the right, and like, you know when you like turn off the lights you can't like see crap because like the lights are off like in the corner of the room, like that part, like that corner, but like lower. I would like turn off the lights. This happened only like 2 times, 2 nights in a row, and I heard like, it was so crazy. I heard scratching from up in that dark corner that was like pitch black, and I could not see anything, and that happened 2 times. And you know, by that time I didn't care because I had seen enough ghosts or heard crap. Wait. Okay. And I didn't really care, but like that was pretty creepy. I mean, like if you hear scratching from the corner of a room, you're gonna be like, holy camole. Oh my god, I just messed up my line. Okie dokie Loki. And that happened like 2 nights in a row. You know, sleep paralysis isn't like actually seeing a ghost, it's like your imagination. Like, I read about it and I was like, man, I want sleep paralysis. Like my brother had sleep paralysis in the apartment complex that I was telling you about his experiences. Anyways, and like one day I woke up paralyzed. Like I didn't like know for a while because I didn't like find the need to move, but I saw like a claw coming from like, the end of my bed, like where like, out next to the outlet that I charged my phone with, and like the claw, it was like really long, and I was like, it's just my imagination. And then I like kind of rested for like 5 minutes, and I tried to move, and I was like, oh my god, hey, I'm paralyzed. And I was paralyzed, and then I was like, oh my gosh, finally I'm having sleep paralysis. I've been like waiting for that. And so I had that, but I was paralyzed, and then you start to hear the wind in your ears, lots of whispering and crap, and I was like, whoa, this is really cool, because it felt like my bed was moving a lot too, but I was like paralyzed on my bed, so I was like, no. I was like, kind of sucked, but like it felt like my bed was moving a lot. And I was paralyzed, and I heard whispering and like wind in my ear, and then everything stopped. I was still paralyzed. I could kind of move my fingers a little bit. And while all the wind and the whispering stopped and like the moving stopped, all of a sudden I could see my desk, and everything was turning red, and it looked like there was writing everything was written on, and I could see like the vision thing starting to move into where I could see it, and then I like sat up like sweating, and I was like, damn it, it stopped before I saw it, and that was exciting. And then like the next 3 weeks, I don't know, I had it once, and I woke up paralyzed, but I was too tired, so I just forced myself. I fell asleep paralyzed, and I woke up not paralyzed. There we go. That was it. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment about any ghost things that happened to you, and if you want to see more videos, subscribe to this channel. And yeah, bye.